Top quality bookkeeping relies on having real-time data on all of a business's transactions. Dext Prepare has a wide variety of ways to add costs, sales, and bank documents, so you're always able to process them and move on to more important tasks, no matter how or when you receive paperwork. In this module, we'll be covering how to add costs documents by upload, invoice fetch, email, and mobile app, how to add sales documents by upload, and how to add bank documents by upload and bank feed. To start, click the green Add Documents button at the top of the screen. This button can be found on every page in Dext Prepare and opens the Add Documents panel. If you're adding documents on behalf of the client, make sure to access their account first. Select the type of documents you're submitting at the top of the panel. The methods available for costs, sales, and bank documents will be listed below. Costs can be submitted by upload, invoice fetch, email, and Dext's mobile app. Sales documents can only be added by upload, and bank documents by upload and bank feeds, or bank fetch if you're in Australia. Whichever methods fit best with your workflow, Dext will always extract all of the available bookkeeping data from submitted documents. We'll start with how to upload documents from your computer. This is great for soft copy documents already on your computer, or documents that have been scanned, and works with costs, sales, and bank data. Select the user who owns these documents from the Document Owner drop-down menu, and specify whether the files you're uploading contain one document per file, which can include invoices that run over multiple pages, or multiple documents per file, where each page of a PDF is treated as a separate receipt or invoice. Click Select Files or drag and drop your files into the green space to add your documents. The upload will begin automatically, and the files will enter the In Processing section of the relevant workspace. Costs documents can also be added by fetch, and so can bank statements if you're in Australia. This is a connection to your supplier or bank that automatically collects your documents for extraction. This means that you don't need to spend any more time logging into each of your supplier's websites and downloading each document manually. Instead, they'll appear automatically in Dext Prepare for you to work on. Click Invoice Fetch in the Add Documents panel, then click Add Connection on the next page. Dext will suggest some of your most common suppliers, but you can also click Full List at the top of the window to search for a specific supplier. After choosing a supplier, click Connect. On the next page, enter your login details for the supplier portal in order to allow Dext access to fetch the documents. If you don't have these details, go back to the previous step and click Ask Client to Connect to send your client an email with a link to the login page. Click Connect to confirm the login details and begin the connection process. You can continue to use Dext in another browser tab while this takes place. If two-factor authentication is required, another pop-up will prompt you for the additional information. This is usually an SMS or email message with a one-use code. Enter this and click Send. Once the connection is complete, the supplier is listed under Your Connections, and Dext will start adding documents within 24 hours. Following that, we'll check for and download any new documents on a weekly basis. Click Manage to edit, disable, or delete any of the connections between Dext and a supplier. Access your connected suppliers at any time by clicking Connections in the sidebar and selecting Costs. Click Bank to see connected bank accounts. With Fetch connected, you'll spend less time finding documents and more time on the processes that matter to your business. Outside Australia, bank transactions are added by live bank feeds instead of bank fetch in a very similar process. To connect a bank feed, click Add a Bank Feed on the Add Documents panel or the Bank Connections pages and follow the prompts. Cost items can also be submitted by email. Add digital documents directly to Dext Prepare by forwarding them to a dedicated email address which ends in @dext.cc. Select a user from the drop-down to see their unique address. These are automatically generated by Dext, but you can edit them if you wish. To change your own email-in address, click My Profile in the sidebar menu. Then click My Details and edit the email-in field. You can edit the email-in address of other users on an account as well. Click Users in the sidebar to see details of everyone who has a profile on this account. click Manage under a user, then click Edit User Details and edit the email in field. Any digital cost document can be forwarded to a Dext email in address, including those included as an attachment or entered into the body of the email. The last way to add cost documents is to snap them on Dext's app, which is the most effective way to capture costs in real time. It's free to download from the iOS App Store or Google Play Store, and once downloaded, the first step is to log in using the same details as you used to access the Dext web application. Submitting receipts and other hard copy items with the app is as simple as taking a photograph. Tap the Add button at the bottom of the screen to submit receipts and invoices for processing using your phone's camera. Put your document in frame and tap the shutter button to capture it. You have the opportunity to review the image on the next screen. If it's blurry or hard to read, tap Retake to take the photo again. Tap into the Item Details panel if there's additional information to add to the item before it goes for processing, such as a description. When you're happy with the image, tap Submit. The app will show the item being uploaded to our servers and entering the data extraction queue. Depending on the type of document being submitted and how many, there are 3 different camera modes to choose from. These are indicated by the text above the shutter button and can be switched between by swiping. Single mode is the most used mode and takes 1 photo to be submitted on its own. It's perfect for submitting single-page receipts and invoices. Multiple mode allows you to take multiple photos which, when submitted, are each treated as individual receipts and invoices. Combine mode, on the other hand, takes multiple photos that are stitched together and treated as a single document on submission, so it's great for submitting multi-page or double-sided receipts and invoices. No matter how documents are submitted, they will appear in the relevant workspace, ready to be reviewed and exported. By adding documents by upload, fetch, email, and mobile app, you can now revolutionize your document collection workflow. Whether you receive documents digitally, through the mail, or on the go, make use of Dext Prepare's tools to effortlessly keep track of business finances in real time.